I've been trading on a new platform over the last month or so, and I have absolutely loved it. This is where I'm going to be placing most of my trades going forward. Now, of course, I have worked with a variety of exchanges over time, and I'm still trading on about 5 different exchanges I have trades open for or on. But over the last month, I've done everything through Bydfi. This has been awesome so far. I really like it. I want to go through why I like this platform so much and why it's very important to get the right platform. There's a link to this underneath the video. They have special bonuses when you sign up with the link. Again, I really like this platform. And to be clear, I think now is a good time to be leverage trading. We are in undervalued territory based on into the crypto versus chart of the valuation versus trend line for all of crypto. We're undervalued by about 15%. We have Trump bull posting about Bitcoin and crypto religiously. We have national banks cutting interest rates left and right while the US hasn't done that yet. So that's just going to add a lot of fuel to the fire when he eventually does it. Elon Musk is going to apparently launch investment in trading features on X, which that's been the rumor for literally years. But they're not going to have any kind of leverage, most likely. So that's why I'm very bullish on the crypto market right now, among some other reasons too. But we have so many people just swallowing up so much Bitcoin. Eventually, the price pops. And luckily for you, we are down just a slight bit from our peak. We're down about 8%, which means that you're not buying the exact top. Hey, you're buying a pullback. You can see we've been setting higher lows consistently, also lower highs. But with the summer in full swing here, June, July, August, this is typically the boring time for crypto before the fall, where usually the price goes up pretty substantially. We've seen big moves, 30, 40, 50% moves consistently after these periods of consolidation. We've done this 3 or 4 times this bull market, and I don't think now is any different. I think we're going to trend sideways and then probably make another big move up. Now, if you're a trader, you have to be very careful about where you're trading. You can see MEXC continues to KYC users. This person says, I'm waiting, MEXC, I'm waiting. The risk control analysis took all my funds. I provided all the documents, advanced KYC. You gave no warning, no reason. There are more and more exchanges that are KYCing. Of course, you have to be careful. Bydfi does not KYC. You don't even have to use a VPN right now to trade with this platform. They actually, if you do want a KYC, to be clear, they said basically everywhere but China is allowed to trade on this platform. And they just got this. They just were able to integrate this. You can now buy crypto straight from your bank account. You can load money into your account straight from your bank. You can cash out directly into your bank, so you don't have to move it around to different exchanges or anything like that. This is if you do want a KYC. If you don't want a KYC, you can still just transfer in crypto that you have outside of Bydfi. Now, why do I like Bydfi so much? Well, there are a variety of reasons. Now, it did log me out, unfortunately, right before starting this video, but I really like it. It's got some of the lowest fees out there amongst the exchanges. There are a lot of bonuses too that they give you. Like right now, we have this $8,100 bonus. You have to do various things to get this $8,100. But then also we have a bonus campaign on top of that. So we have this same campaign here where if you trade over $1 million of volume, so this could be $10,000 on 100x leverage. Not saying you should do that, but if you do that one time, you would get $129 in USDT in your account. You get an iPad if you do 5 million or more. iPhone if you do over 20 million. You can get a Louis Vuitton backpack worth $2,500 or a Rolex worth $10,000. All deposited into your account just based on your trading. So just extra bonuses. They're running these constantly too. It's not like you need to sign up right during this campaign. If you had signed up 3 weeks ago, you could still get this bonus just depending on how much you trade. They're top 10 volume in the world. They have proof of reserves on their website. I personally have a really good relationship with the team. There's a person that I've been working with for years that connected me with Bydfi and said that I'd really like this because they offer Coin M, which basically allows you to trade crypto with crypto. They actually have tutorials on how to do this on their website. But you can trade Bitcoin with Bitcoin as collateral. This is really important because let's say you have a 10x trade on Bitcoin, you're long 10x, and Bitcoin goes up 10%. That means you're on 10x times 10%, you get 100% return. If you did this with USDT, you just double your money. You do this with Bitcoin, you get 100% more Bitcoin. You double your Bitcoin, but Bitcoin's also gone up in value. So your underlying collateral is worth more than it would be in USDT. You can also do this with Solana, XRP, Dogecoin, ADA, Ethereum. Right now, Bitcoin is dominating the market, but there might be a time where you want to do this with an altcoin too. You can always demo trade too. If you want to just get comfortable with trading, you can start demo trading. You also have access to like these 3x long Bitcoin or 3x short Bitcoin, 3x long ETH, and 3x short ETH. Just in case you want to keep it even more simple. So you can connect directly from your bank account. You can trade crypto with crypto as collateral. Demo. You can use demo accounts to practice trading. You can also trade on chain with zero fees, which is awesome. This is super helpful for high volume traders. Now, if you have some trades that are on other exchanges, right, and you're in the profit, one thing that I've done before is roll the trades. Basically, you close them, you get all your collateral back, and then your profits too, and then you roll them into a new position, which might have a higher liquidation point, but also you can make much more in return. So, for example, I've done this on exchanges where I'm up 200%. Let's say I put $100 down as collateral. I'm up 200%. So then I have $300 in value. I close the trade, open a new trade. I have $300 in collateral. My liquidation price has moved up. But then also, if we continue moving up, I have a lot more collateral, so I'm going to get a much bigger return. So if you have trades that are open on other exchanges, it still might make sense to roll them into this exchange. Now, there are various strategies. I've talked about some of them in previous videos. I keep it relatively simple. When we see nice pullbacks, when we're around points of support, I go long. This is one of the simplest things you can do. I use low leverage. I'm talking 2 to 5x leverage. It's funny. I was actually asking ChatGPT how it would suggest people trade, and this was one of the things that it said, like, don't over leverage, don't put too much in any single trade, and don't get greedy, don't get fearful. Those are some of the main points, which is exactly what I've been saying on the channel for years. So 2, 3, 4x leverage on pullbacks, which we've had a pullback, we're 8% off the high, and then just ride it out, right? And of course you can get more aggressive too. If we're right at 100,000, let's say, and we've bounced off 100,400 multiple times, maybe you go 20x long. You can go 20x long, put a stop loss right below the price, or right below 99,500, something like that. And then if you get stopped out, oh well, you move on to the next trade. If it goes well, you're 20x long, and maybe we just bounce right back up to this 105 mark, which means you get a 100% return just from a slight little bounce. Of course, there are various ways that you can do this. There's so many different indicators you can look at, but that's not the point of this video. Let me know your thoughts on this underneath the video. If you do want to check out Bydfi, I really like the exchange so far. Of course, always do your own research, but it's been fantastic so far. You can check out the links underneath the video. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.